Hey guys, what is up? I'm Herod Hobo, and this is my video celebrating 100 videos. This has been a really long journey getting to this many videos. It's been a blast. It's an absolute blast making videos. It's my favorite hobby. It is just such a pleasure of mine to have 100 videos up, and so I'm gonna be doing something a little bit special. So basically what I'm going to do is I'm going to be showing you some of my, maybe my top 5 favorite videos that I've created. Also, like, a couple of videos that I didn't like so much. Actually, maybe I won't do a top 5. I'll just do some of my favorites, like some of my favorite ideas and stuff. But, I'm also going to be doing my least favorite videos, because some that honestly did not think were as good as I intended them to be, and some that are even better than I intended them to be. So I'm going to be doing that. I'm also going to be maybe doing some personal stuff. I'm probably going to show my face just because it's our 100th video special. I mean, come on. I'm going to be doing like a couple of my favorite games ever, and it's going to be awesome. And we're going to have like a big flashback scene going on here, so yeah, enjoy.
Spectacular.
Alright guys, what you just saw was the Halo Reach being killed by a flying grunt. I thought at the time that was the best thing. I felt so amazing for doing that, because Halo Reach had honestly been out for not even like a week at that point. I was playing some Firefight, got smashed by a grunt flying through the sky, and that to me was just hilarious. So that was my very first video I've ever posted on this channel. I still do like that video. I mean, I hadn't seen anything like it at the time. So yeah, that was really cool for me. I mean, it got me. It's where I started. I mean, I did have a capture card at the time, so it wasn't like a huge leap. But I mean, it was really something that it's good to look back at, considering it's really old and it's my very first upload and stuff. But now I'm going to be showing you some of my favorite videos that I've created. If you guys have any disagreements, put it down in the comment section below. But yeah, here goes. Alright, so the first video I'm going to be showing you guys in my list of favorites is the Halo Reach Genie. This one may be sort of a shocker to some of you guys that have seen it, but if you haven't seen it, then go and check it out, because there's obviously something wrong with you. I'm just kidding. But anyways, I liked this video a lot, because it was, I thought when I made this video, this was definitely something totally unique. I mean, it was like, you had this genie that would go around and screw people over in Halo in all these stupid and clever ways. I thought this video was honestly, despite the fact that it uses Speakonia voices, which I'm no longer using those because I got a new computer and it's just not even that cool anymore. It never really was cool, but you know what I'm saying. But basically, I'm not using those anymore. I'm using a voice, and despite that fact, it was, in my opinion, still one of my funniest videos. It was only funny because it was just like really different. You know what I'm saying? I thought it was a really cool idea, and so yeah, that's why I'm putting it on my list. And if you haven't seen it, then go check it out right now. Alright, the next up in one of my favorite videos is kind of obvious. It's my 100 rounds solo on Ascension. I've never done anything like this in a game. This has taken me such a long time. Like, I prepared for this for maybe 4 years to finally be able to get this done. Get this 100 rounds, something I wanted to do ever since World at War, and I finally did it. Now, I mean, this one's really obvious. I mean, I already said everything in the actual video itself, so there's not really much for me to say here, so yeah. Alright, and now my next video is actually an entire series. It's the Halo Shorts collab. I mean, it's clear that I love the Halo Shorts collab. I mean, especially considering I have, 13 of them? I have like a ton of Halo Shorts collabs. It's because it's my favorite, even to this day, my favorite video concept. I mean, the 50 Ways to Die and the Halo Reach Genie were really cool concepts, but honestly, the Halo Shorts collab is still by far my favorite concept, because it lets me do really whatever I want. I mean, it's just like, you just do anything that comes to mind that's funny, you make it in Halo, and just put it out, and it's really great. I mean, I honestly think that the Halo Shorts collab is probably my all-time favorite. I mean, of all of the videos, is this the series in general is probably my favorite. So, yeah. Alright, now this next video is gonna be the last one for now, and that's the 50 ways, or 50 bonus ways to die in Halo Reach. Now the reason that this is my personal favorite over all of the Halo, all the Halo ways to die, all the 50 ways to die, is because I thought this one was the most, personally I thought it was the most funny. Like, we had some incredibly random ways to die in there, and I personally just thought that this one was really great. Most people don't understand number 50, which is Captain Falcon, or Captain Falcon, whatever. And basically, that was a reference to the ending scene of one of the, like the very last scene of one of the F-Zero, of this F-Zero show. It was the last episode of the show where Captain Falcon sacrifices his life to destroy this dude, or whatever. I don't even know how it works. I don't know, I don't watch the show. I thought that was great, just letting you know. But I think one of the real thing I didn't like about the video was we completely forgot to include with the friends in that one. That I didn't really like, honestly. I mean, most people are like, oh, you're so uncreative, you're putting with the friends and stuff, and I'm like, oh, well, okay. Sorry about that. But I liked the with the friends, honestly. I thought it was made it a lot more stupid, which honestly I think is funny. The stupid part I think is funny. And I was kind of disappointed. I mean, this was actually came pretty close to the 50 Ways to Die in Black Ops 1 was the other one I was considering, but I just decided, you know what, I like this one more, so yeah, that's that. Alright, so these are my most viewed videos so far. I have the 50 Ways to Die in Black Ops, which as of now has over 25,000 hits. Halo Reach Forge map, Mombasa Streets, which I personally now think is a completely bad map, but that has almost 20,000, around 19,000, and the original 50 Ways to Die in Halo Reach is 16,000. Those are my 3 most viewed videos. Apparently that's what people are appealed with. I don't know. I honestly think some of my other videos deserve more. No, I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. I think those are great videos, and you know, it's good to see that they're getting the views and stuff, so yeah. Alright, so now I'm gonna do my least favorite videos. I could really only find 2 in particular that I really was disappointed with, and these are the 2. They have, I'm gonna show you, I didn't think I really needed the actual videos for this one because I don't like the videos and I don't like watching them. But I have Call of Crappy, Modern Warfare's COD 4 parody. I thought that video was even, I don't even think it was a good idea, honestly. I thought it was a lame idea, and it really was not funny at all. I thought it was, I made it in like a couple hours. I just whipped it up real quick. It was really there just so I keep you guys not waiting like super long for videos to come out. It's really the only reason I made it. I thought that video was really, I thought it was cheesy. I thought it was really bad, and honest, I'm not gonna take it off of YouTube, but I thought it was lame. But the other one is the Nazi Zombie music video. Oh my god, I can't believe I posted that on YouTube. Like, honestly, you guys have probably never seen that video. It's one of my earliest ones. But I took the trailers from the Nazi Zombie World at War map trailers, and then I put the song Thriller by Michael Jackson to it, and that was the entire video. I don't like that video at all. It's like, where's the entertainment value? I thought it was like super lame. It was like, this is a really cheesy video, it's not worth the time of watching, you know. And it wasn't even worth like the 30 minutes it took me to make. Not even that. It wasn't even worth that. It was like, wow. You know, so those are just my 2 least heroes. Those are the ones I didn't really think turned out the way that, you know, the way that they could have been. I don't know, they just didn't work out the way I wanted them to, is what I'm trying to say. So yeah, that's kind of unfortunate. So yeah. Alright guys, now I'm going to be doing some more like personal stuff. I'm going to be showing you guys my probably top 3 favorite games of all time. Like literally the 3 games that I would say have seriously just been the most fun, have really, you know, just been my favorites even from like early childhood and on and stuff. But just the 3 games that I personally think will be my favorite games ever. Like forever. So, yeah, let's get this started. Alright, time for my third favorite game of all time, and the first one on this list is Halo 3. This is, in my opinion, the best Halo game to date, and probably the most fun shooter game ever. Simply because the engine was flawless. I loved the engine, like just the way the game felt, just how fun it was just unmatched by any shooter game, as well as having one of the best original soundtracks in gaming. This is really a fun game. I'm of course, as you guys probably know, that when it comes to Halo for me, I am a big forger. That is what I do in Halo, is make maps, and it's such a shame that Halo 3's Forge was just, I don't want to call it a joke, but it was really not easy to use, like, at all, and it really disappointed me, because if it had like the Forge of Reach, say like Halo 3 had the Forge of Reach, this would probably be number 1 on my list, because that would make the game so much better in my opinion. But other than that, it's such a fun game. My favorite Halo game, my favorite shooter game ever. So yeah, that's why that's my third favorite. Alright, now time for my second favorite game of all time, The Legend of Zelda Ocarina of Time. Or Ocarina, who cares? Ocarina, who cares? But basically, this is easily the best adventure, Legend of Zelda, dungeon, whatever category you consider Legend of Zelda game ever. This is probably a game that will be unmatched for decades and decades to come, even after now. Legend of Zelda Ocarina of Time was quite literally probably one of the best games ever created, if not the best. And just from a general standpoint, not from my standpoint, obviously, but The Legend of Zelda Ocarina of Time was great. It had a lot of really catchy songs in it. It was a very long game. It had some pretty awesome glitches and Easter eggs in them as well. And it was just a blast. Ocarina of Time was absolutely a fantastic title. And easily the best Legend of Zelda and my second favorite game of all time. Alright, now time for my favorite game of all time, which is a bit different than what most people would say, but it is Super Smash Bros. Specifically Super Smash Bros. Melee. This is easily the most fun I've ever had playing a video game in my entire life. This is probably the most fun game, like I said, the most fun I've ever had playing a video game. It is such a fun game. It was like super unique from anything else ever. And it was also my first video game that I bought when I was literally, well, I didn't buy it obviously, but I was 4 years old. I was 4 when I started playing Smash Bros. And I've been playing it ever since then. It's seriously my favorite game ever. It's got like the best music from every single Nintendo game, as by far, like I said, the best selection, the best gameplay. It was my very first game. I cannot express just how much of a fan I am of Super Smash Bros. Because I am literally going out and buying a Wii U, going out and spending the $300 or whatever it is to buy the Wii U just for Smash Bros. 4. Honestly, I am really willing to put in that much money for a Smash Bros. Game, because Smash Bros. Is my favorite game of all time. I don't think there will be a single game that I will ever love more than Smash Bros. Or possibly even any piece of technology. I am a true diehard fan of Smash Bros. And that is why it's my favorite of all time. Alright guys, that pretty much wraps up my 100th video special. This is probably my longest video so far that I've ever made. This has really been fun. It's really awesome to have made 100 videos already. Now, don't think I'm quitting YouTube or anything, because I understand I'm sort of making it sound like that, but I'm not. Of course not. But basically, I just wanted to give you guys something a bit special for my 100th upload. I was really excited for 100 uploads, and I really wanted you guys to be too. So I'm happy to bring you guys this. Thanks for tuning in. Thanks for sticking around and stuff. I'm Harry the Hobo, signing out.